You're talking about Christian's business, and it's interesting you brought up a number of things to do with tenacity and having a certain goal and all the things you need to have in place to be able to run a successful business.
Yep.
And again, I find with both your sons, quite amazing that at a very early age they know all these things, and I don't know how much of it's come from you actually giving them that information, them just seeing you in action, or how much of it's innate.
Well, maybe the question might be nature versus nurture.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. Like, I definitely see some characteristics that you have in your children. So,
yes.
You know, how did that come about?
I think it rubs off. Well, look, when I grew up, my family had fruit shops and market gardens. So, of a Sunday when we were at Norton's place for lunch, the topic of discussion was business. You know, what are we growing this time of year? What are we selling? How much are we selling it for? What volume are we selling? Etc. etc. So therefore, I think that and you know, some people say you should never discuss, you know, business at those sort of lunches and all that sort of stuff. But I was brought up in that environment, and we have a rule that we have no mobile phones at the dinner table at all.
Good rule.
Yep, I think it's a good rule. But Sunday lunch was for all the family to get together, my uncles and I, and because we were all family business, we'd discuss all that. Now, I was the only one that never remained in that business because I went into hardware, then I went into real estate. But that level of business discussion is common in my household. And because of that, the kids are, I won't say business savvy, but they have been brought up in an environment that business is part, you know, that it's normal for us, and we like business. And business for us is it's competitive, and business is not easy. You've got to be smart, etc. And it's no different to playing Monopoly. Like when we all play Monopoly, let me tell you, it is like getting in the boxing ring. Right?
Who wins? Who's the winner generally?
Right? I've had a pretty good run.
Yeah, I thought so.
But the other kids, you know, the two boys now are sort of up and comers. So from that perspective, from that perspective, it's interesting. But you know, and we laugh about how serious we are about playing Monopoly.
Yeah.
Right. And what it is that we love the property game. We love it, and because of that, it is, and that also creates our business acumen. So, but that also elevates us and opens our network up. So, Christian's been able to do very well in his apparel business, even from a networking perspective, where he's been buying, you know, apparel from the US, apparel from China, etc., and from Belgium as well. How is he doing it? He's networking it. How has he learned to network? He's learned from networking from all the business savvy things that we've done in our family business, how we've been at home, you know, with the discussion of business day to day, you know, our wins, our failures. I'm very much into crisis management with the boys. You know, if we do something and it doesn't work, whether it's school, business, etc., we analyse it straight away. We have a look at it. We don't wait. And the boys, we have this modus operandi in my family that if something goes wrong, get onto it straight away. Let's talk about it right now. Let's get it off the plate, off the agenda, so it doesn't hang around for 2 or 3 days. So therefore, our problem resolution or our tackling of problems is immediate. And I find if there's anything that I've imparted onto them, well, it's that. Because the quicker that you resolve an issue, the less head space it takes, the less baggage that you've got, and the quicker you get onto the next thing. What else can I tell you about that? But no, I think that's pretty simple. So from, you know, I suppose I'll leave you with this line. How do you tell a great business from a good business? A great business is able to handle problems and move on and get things resolved really quickly. A good business generally takes a little bit longer, and a bad business doesn't tackle it at all.